Okay, so it can actually change a lot of things. I personally believe that after this visit of Meghan Markle Prince Harry to the UK, this secret visit to the Queen would actually have a lot of consequences for this couple, and one of that consequence that I want to mention to you guys in this video is the relationship between Prince Harry and Prince Charles. Now, what we understand after the meeting between Prince Charles and Prince Harry, short, very, very brief meeting, Prince Charles left quite frustrated, quite kind of like annoyed, uncomfortable with the whole situation, with the whole thing that Prince Harry is going to be actually writing a memoir and he's going to be lashing out at Camilla and also Prince Charles. So Prince Charles, he's obviously trying his best to reconcile between Prince Harry and himself, especially with his wife Camilla. Now that is obviously not going to happen, and when Prince Harry met Prince Charles in UK, what we understand is that he actually tried his best to talk to Prince Harry in order to have him not to lash out, not to criticize, not to insult his wife Camilla. And again, that did not happen. So what we know is that a few years ago, when when Meghan Markle, she went to the Oprah Winfrey interview and criticized the British monarch, right after that we know that Camilla, she actually gave this title that means to Meghan Markle, and that basically means somebody who is very, very flirtatious, somebody who is very, very cunning, highly flirtatious, and cannot be trusted at all. That's what it means. That means, so for Camilla, Meghan Markle is somebody you cannot trust. She's very, very manipulative, very flirtatious, very, very cunning. The interesting thing, though, if you take a look at the contrast between this title and the title that Prince Charles gave to to Meghan Markle, is that the title that Prince Charles gave to Meghan Markle was the Tungsten. Okay, he called her Tungsten. Basically means somebody who is very, very resilient. If you take a look at the Camilla's title to Meghan Markle and Prince Charles' title to Meghan Markle, Prince Charles has actually praised Meghan Markle through this title. He was not putting her down. He was not insulting at all. Tungsten basically means somebody who is very, very resilient, somebody who is very, very, feisty, fighty, like he's willing to put up a fight. So that is a compliment, actually. And Camilla, she lashed out at Meghan Markle after the interview. What I'm trying to get you at is that both this title, even though Camilla's title is not very, nice, not very respectful of Meghan Markle, but nevertheless she had a reason. She had a context under which she gave this title to Meghan Markle, and that is that the Oprah Winfrey interview, the context. Now, right now, Prince Harry is coming to UK in this, secretive way. He might come back to UK for the Platinum Jubilee, who knows? But what I understand is that after the Queen, she gives up her throne to Prince Charles and he becomes the king, and Prince Harry at the same time goes ahead, which he will obviously looks like he will do, goes ahead and writes something really, really insulting, or maybe add some lies about Camilla. I think that Prince Charles, when he becomes the king, my understanding, very subjective, is that he might actually ban or cut ties off with Prince Harry because of Prince Harry's lies and insults to his own wife. This is my understanding. This is not looking good. If you take a look at this situation right now, Prince Charles, he's desperate. He wants to meet Prince Harry and talk it through so that they will not be publicly humiliated. I mean, obviously, when you write a memoir negatively about your stepmother, obviously there will be public sentiment against you. Right now, Prince Charles is trying his best, not gonna work, and Prince Charles might get frustrated to the point where we might see him banning Prince Harry from the British Monarch once and for all. And you know already about the position of Prince William. He doesn't like Meghan Markle. He doesn't like Prince Harry. In fact, there is one report that said that for Prince Harry and Prince William to reconcile, they would need a third party to intervene to do that reconciliation. So things are gonna be looking pretty damaging for the British monarch after the memoir is being published, whenever it is. Some say it will be at the end of this year. Some others say it might be before the Platinum Jubilee. We do not know, but obviously things are not looking good for the British monarch and also for Prince Harry. I mean, there will be a lot more fight between the British monarch and Prince Harry after he writes this memoir, and depending on the content, depending on how much lies and how much insult he will inflict on Camilla, Prince Charles will definitely take some drastic action against him in order to defend his own wife. And who would not do that? I mean, if you take a look at Prince Charles' history, we can easily say he's not somebody who is very vindictive. Prince Charles, he actually kept on supporting Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, even though they have left the British senior royal duties when they came to Canada first and then went to Los Angeles. All this time, Prince Charles supported them. Prince Charles was probably the only person who really supported them. And even though we know Prince Harry came out and said, "Oh no, my father cut me off from financial aid," that was not true. If you take a look at the Clarence House documents, you will see that he was actually receiving money, millions of dollars, from his father. But obviously, Prince Harry, he forgot about all of these favors. All he wants now is to lash out as much as he needs to in order to sell his book, in order to make a lot of money, perhaps get new deals with Netflix. Who knows? Netflix can even make new content. We know Netflix right now is struggling. They have lost 200,000 subscribers. So anything new on the table, anything new and exciting, they will welcome for sure. There is no doubt about that. At the same time, I should say this is a caveat for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, which is that since they have lost 200,000, since Netflix they have lost 200,000 subscribers, they might actually not hire Meghan Markle, Prince Harry anymore. Remember that $100 million deal? They might actually pull the plug on this couple and say that we cannot afford it. Sorry, we lost 200,000 subscribers. So it could work either way. It could work for Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, or it could work against them, depending on what Netflix does, depending on what will be the memoir about and how much drama and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry can create in the coming days. Because the more drama they create, the better it is for them to make a sell to Netflix, and also for Netflix is a huge bonanza whenever there is a drama and people are tuning in to the story of Prince Harry, Meghan Markle. Thank you guys for tuning in, for joining in. New here, consider subscribing. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.